Hey everybody, it's Maniac for Bricks. We're here with another LEGO Batman movie collectible minifigure pack opening video. Unfortunately with this one, the audio and video got cut out as I was opening these up, so they've already actually been unraveled. Now, I'm just going to give you this time to guess in the comments below. I actually did another take before that where I had a jingle, but I'll spare you the singing and tone deafness of my voice. Alright, so I'll pour out the pieces, and then I'll build them off screen, and then we'll get to reviewing them. First up, we have the Zodiac Master. Zodiac. It's not Zodiac Killer, pretty sure. No, that's a meme unto itself. I am not going to... Oh, it's already all over the comments. Oh, man, what have I done? Anywho, a unique Batman villain, nonetheless. Move that aside. Next up, we have Commissioner Gordon. Oh, get back here. Don't make like... It's like your daughter in the previous videos, where the head just rolled right off the stage. Quote-unquote stage. The camera space. Anywho, this was actually the last one for me to get. It took a while. And I was just like, oh, look, I only have one left to get. And the next package I picked up, found the head, or found the radio. Done! Alright, so that was easy. But I didn't expect it to be the last one. Last but not least from this lineup, we've got Catman, which was actually the second to last one for me to pick up and feel in the stores. And again, it kind of took a little bit of time, especially considering this is probably the most dead giveaway of anything in here to finding that figure. I'll go build these, and we'll talk a little bit about them. I'm jumbling over words. Let's start this one off with Commissioner Gordon. This is a really good looking version of him compared to other movies, compared to other LEGO minifigures. This one just says he means business. Probably more than any of the other ones. I really like the hairpiece that goes with him because I could imagine that being in multiple colors in the future. I don't know if it actually is, but I'm really hoping that it is. The torso just speaks volumes, which is probably why I did that dramatic opening as I did with the tie and the vest and the some sort of brownish like armor harness. I don't remember exactly what that is, or can't figure it out from here. I also do like the printing that continues on the arms, and they didn't even need to, but they added a little bit of lineage to the sleeves to show that they're rolled up and that he's ready for action. He even has some nice printing along the legs, and that little badge on there. The face is stern and speaks well for him, and there is no printing on the back of his face either. But otherwise, a really great looking figure. Heck, you could probably even just make it a great looking figure without Batman reliance. I do like the Joker tile that comes with him. Very good looking and easy to spot around in, you know, other Batman sets and even Batman movie sets. And probably one of the easiest ways to figure this figure out is the, as I mentioned before, walkie-talkie that he has in his other hand. That's the only figure that has it. He's only one of two that has a tile, I believe. Maybe three? But anyways, a very good figure. But he's going to need that authoritative power to take on villains like the Zodiac Master. I could be again wrong about that. I haven't figured it out yet as of recording the video. This figure, again, has really great printing all the way around, and this really comes in because of all the symbols that relate to the Zodiac that carry around the figure. I do like the inclusion of what I believe is one of the two fish for Pisces, and the crab is obviously supposed to be Cancer. You know, the connection of Zodiac Cancer, not the disease. Anywho, a really nice look for him, and I can imagine these probably being like actual weapons that he would use. Again, I don't know the comic book orientation, if he actually does have these available, as well as the rest of the Zodiac. That would be interesting if maybe he gets like Orion's belt and bow and uses that for something. I'm not really sure, honestly. I thought at first the blue for his head was a little bit off-putting, especially considering it with the rest of the torso. But if you look at the torso and you see the very top end of it, it actually makes a bit more sense. This is supposed to be more of a mask that kind of droops down a little bit on the torso and does separate a little bit more in color, so it's easier to recognize. I bet that in the comics they probably have a little bit more as all one color, but this is a lot easier to comprehend. So I do like it, and it really does well for the printing all the way around. Let me just move this up a little bit so you can see it on there, just that one symbol, and I'll just move this up as well. So again, you can see more of the leg printing in there. Just really well done for a character I know next to nothing about. I still have to learn all the Zodiac as it is. I'm an Aquarius, personally. And up third is Catman. Now, I actually find this funny with my lack of knowledge of all things DC and Batman, and it is very extensive, so forgive me for a bit, as you probably have to for a lot of these pack openings. But when I first knew of there being a collectible minifigure series for Lego Batman movie, and one of the names being Catman, I kind of thought of the Fairly Odd Parents, where they did a parody of Batman with Adam West voicing, and his name was Catman. Those who have watched Fairly Odd Parents will know what I'm talking about. Others are probably just Googling it, and the rest are probably just going to ignore me. But anyways, this is a great looking character, again, separating itself very much from the rest in terms of color. We get a yellowish orange color with some reddish brown. And even though the caveman version of Batman has a bit of printing along the top of his head, this one is clear of any printing. Although it doesn't really have a chin strap either, but I think it'll still be pretty good to use with Batman in a similar context. I do like the reddish brown belt that he has. He doesn't have any printing on the back of his torso or on his face, so no alternate face on him. I would have appreciated if there was at least some more of these figures with alternate faces, though. But without that, it still looks pretty good, and again has some sort of harness, which I think, even though you don't really see the back of him, it should have been at least putting that on the back, because it's meant to wrap around. I get that part, but in the figure, it does not. So let me know in the comments below which of these figures is your favorite and which among the 20 have been your favorite thus far from these pack openings. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos, and if you want to check back for more pack openings, just click that subscribe button and hit the bell button so you can be notified of when the next video airs. We'll see you next time, and I'm looking forward to more LEGO Batman goodness.